African heat is unbearable. We've got to find shade. We've got to find shelter. This is survival. Now, the key to getting out of the sun, out of this harsh African climate, is to find a shelter, to make yourself a shelter. What we've done, broken a few branches off of the surrounding dry trees, and we built a shelter up in the top of the tree for safety. Yeah. It's a very rare sort of buck. It's great nutrition. These bucks are actually omnivores. They don't know it yet, but this stuff could save your life. That buck leftovers has given me fantastic energy to climb up to my new shelter, where I will rest in the harsh of the day in order to get out of the sun and just relax until the sun starts setting and it gets a bit cooler. Alright, here we go. Take a look up here. This is really something quite extreme. As you can see, we are quite high up and we are climbing to the top. I've made a lovely sleeping den up here, and this is where I'll probably end up sleeping tonight. You just peel it off and you break things off, and it works great as a pillow. Now, this won't be one of the most comfortable nights of your life, but it will keep you alive. So, in order to stay nice and cool throughout the day, I'm going to actually have to urinate on my shirt. Really bitter, but the first pee of the morning is the one with the most nutritional value. Now this is in order to keep the sun off your face to an extent, and to keep cool throughout the day. This is the inevitable rubber snake of the African jungle. Seems like more than one, maybe two. One usually sits in the front, and that is the female, which navigates unusually, and then the male sits in the back as the protector. We just better watch out for those because they're constrictors. Look at what we stumbled across over here. We have the remains of what looks like a baby zebra. Its small legs, one of its inner stomachs. Look at the hairballs. It licks itself and its mates. Here's its tail. And yeah, this is where its bowel is. And here seems to be its spine. This has been dead for quite a while, so I wouldn't eat it. Now this is the slopping worm, better known as the tapeworm. Now generally this has come from an animal's behind. Can't eat the head. It uses the Onfungatus tree as like a sort of a dewormer. Now these aren't great for you, and it's probably not the best idea unless you're really desperate. It tastes like animal behinds, really. It's extremely important to keep your morale and your self-esteem up with this fantastic fire that we've built over here. This is important so you can cook your meal and have a great cooked medium rare sort of steak. If you can catch a rabbit, it's just a bit of a mission to skin it. I've gotten a camera crew to skin mine. It is very important to stay hydrated, and this is what we're doing here in the bush. Nothing around us, just me and my camera crew. Are we gonna survive? Looks like we found civilization. It's time to go inside and have a drink. This is TIA. This is Africa. A good friend of mine once said that in order to survive through Africa, you gotta have your castle, you gotta have your smoke, you gotta have a good time. This is Bear Grylls, and this is Africa.